Hey everybody, Courtney here again. So today I keep getting questions asking me like, hey, how did you meal prep? It seems like it would be too hard or I never have time for it. I don't know what to eat on meal prep. I can't afford those fancy meal delivery services, which guess what? That's not affordable for everyone. It's never was in my budget, especially like just on myself. You know, I'm trying to feed my entire family, and so here's a few things of how I meal prepped and kind of what some of the stuff I ate. Sorry, and I do look at my phone because I'm making sure that I stay like in the camera the whole time, that the phone's not like looking way over here or something, you know. But anyway, so when I first started kind of creating my own meal plans, a lot of it was with, I needed something that was simple, that I could prep quickly all at once for the whole week, and then that would actually feed us, and it was good, obviously, you know, I mean, hubby especially wasn't going to eat it unless it tasted good, and then that could be something we could eat all week and feel good about and not have to think about. So my first lunches involved like quinoa, so I always did a quinoa, and then it had, and then some chicken and veggies and things like that. So that's how I began my first meal preps, is cutting veggies and fruits for the week. So I had, if I needed a snack, I had fresh fruits or fresh veggies. Sometimes I did peanut butter on my, you know, bananas or peanut butter on my celery, and it was kind of like an afternoon treat. I looked forward to celery and peanut butter, and it was good, and so it kept me from craving other things. But so my plan was to come up with something that I could make a big batch of, and then just divvy out into Tupperware for the week, you know, super basic, super simple, but it worked. It kept us lean, and really we cut out like unnecessary carbs. I'm not saying cut out all carbs, because first off, if you tell me that, it'll just make me panic, and then I'll binge diet, or binge, food binge, whatever. I'll like crash. And so I still eat my fruits, and on the weekends I still do my chips and dip and queso, you know, and then I'll still do some pasta every once in a while on the weekends, things like that. But when I was really trying to lean out and flatten some of that mom pooch, you know, that I'm always battling, and you moms, you know me, and hubbies too, or dads, y'all know, like, some of y'all gain weight with your baby mama. I know that Mr. Texas Size did. He gained almost as much as me both times. So I think one of them maybe even more. So over 20 pounds. So I know how that is. It's trying to get rid of just that last bloat and pooch. And a lot of that comes from food. You can work out and work your abs, but if you're not eating right, it's going to really not show. You're going to have muscles under there, but you're going to still have bloating, and you're going to still have just extra fluff from the foods you eat. So, and that's I'm not saying I'm perfect all the time. I just totally have bad weeks, and I have times where I eat way too many carbs, but I'm here to tell you that it does work if you stay consistent with it. So basically, I started with just prepping stuff for the week. I would baggie things up so it's easy to grab and go, and I kept fresh fruits, from bananas and apples, like whole fruits like that, to cut up veggies, and I mean, I did the fresh carrots, so it's all produce, stuff like that you can find for very inexpensive. And then if you go, if you buy things in bulk, like the quinoa, and I would buy the chicken breast in bulk, and then I could cook it in my crock pot for the week, and it tasted good, it didn't get dried out, and so it would last me through the whole week. Now, some of you obviously are vegetarian, so you'll have to add in your own proteins, and I can't guide you on that because I don't have enough research, but for me, chicken worked. It was easy. I literally just put it in the crock pot. And then at dinners, we did a simple lean protein, whether it's chicken or even a pork chop or something. We would do some turkey. We would do things like that during the week with like roasted vegetables and stuff like that. So basically, when I first started meal prepping, it was to make sure it was simple, that I could do it, and I could do it by myself. I could do it all like within an hour and a half to 2 hours. If hubby helped me, we could knock it out with less than an hour, and chopping everything up and prepping it, just depending on our weekend and days and how they were. But But yes, so I'm here to tell you that meal prepping doesn't have to be daunting or scary or whatever. But like if you spend that time and prep it, even if you're like, okay, I can only do lunch this week, like it will save you time, calories, and just the like stress of, I don't know what to eat for lunch. If I go here, then I'm going to eat this. I don't want to overeat. You don't have to stress yourself out. You literally just have it and you heat it up and go. And another one we've been trying lately was like hard-boiled eggs and avocado and mashed up with some lime juice and like fresh squeezed lime juice and some seasoning, and it was freaking delicious. Add a fruit to that on the side and it was so good. So plenty of, you know, protein and all that good stuff in that. But I just wanted to touch base. People keep asking me, well, what do you eat? And basically it's nothing like exciting or exotic. It's about basic balance of fruit, veggies, lean meats, and then limit on the excess like carbs and sugar. Let your carbs come from the fruits and your other natural like foods. Like even quinoa has carbs and all that kind of stuff in it. So don't add in all these like white empty carbs or sugars or all the processed foods that have like, I love some good old breakfast bars, but you have to really watch the ingredients on that. Otherwise you're just eating a bunch of sugar and carbs and it's not really good. Even if it has a ton of protein in it, they mess the flavor with like tons of sugar and things like that. So you have to really read labels if you're going to do that. But I tell everyone, even people in my Jumpstart group, I always tell them like bars are fine sometimes, but like in a pinch, but you really don't want to rely on bars every day. When I eat them, no matter what process, no matter if they're like, oh, this is so natural, it's all this, I always end up bloated. And I have to be careful if I take in extra like protein that's processed. Like if I take it in meats or eggs or certain veggies, things like that, it doesn't bloat me out. But if I eat like some heavy protein shakes or heavy protein bars or anything, I literally wake up like bloated. It's like, it's ridiculous. So anyways, I've been getting that question a lot lately about what do I actually eat. And it varies for most weeks now, obviously, but when I was meal prepping like hardcore and really trying to lose that last baby weight, I just stuck with my plan, especially Monday through Friday. I was like super strict Monday through Friday, and it was water all day, so no sodas. You cannot lose weight if you're drinking soda every day. Just don't do it. Even diet soda. Doesn't matter if it doesn't have calories, that aspartame will be like, so no sodas, and if I ever drink tea, it's like every once in a while. It's kind of like a treat drink, but I try to have like something with fruity or something that has something kind of beneficial, some antioxidants, something in it. But maybe I'll share some teas later because I do like tea. If I ever am gonna have a treat, it's tea. Besides whiskey, at night, of course. What? We're not talking about that though. But no. So I just want everyone to know that it doesn't have to be this huge process of. There are some women that can make up some insane crock-pot meals. They can prep for the entire month, and it's amazing, and props to them. I was never able to do it. It was always overwhelming for me. And so the people that ask me, what do? You're busy, you're, wild and crazy all the time. And so that is it. I keep it simple, and I literally it's back to the basics. And if you eat a balanced diet, you're going to feel better. You're not going to bloat out. And if it's not processed, then you definitely won't bloat out. And it's gonna like shred. It teaches your metabolism to process food as it's supposed to. So whenever if you're eating a bunch of processed stuff, you don't digest it the same as whole foods. So the cleaner you eat and the just more balanced you eat, then you're gonna feel better and you're gonna lean out. And then all those crunches, which I don't do a ton of crunches. I do other ab stuff, but that's in my ab video. But yeah, so like the cleaner you eat, you're going to see all that work you've put into, whether it's your stomach or even your arms or thighs or even your booty. Like you got to keep using the protein that you do to work out the booty, and then it'll help build the booty and keep you lean everywhere else. So, anyways, I just wanted to touch base on that meal prepping isn't hard or scary, and that if you put that hour or so in every week, you'll feel better. And you're going to save so much time and so much stress, especially like when I food prep for the kids for the week and stuff. Like lunches are easy. Everything's just so much easier if you do that. So anyways, just wanted to touch on that topic since it keeps getting asked a lot here the last couple weeks. But y'all are awesome. Thank you for listening, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.